Welcome to Lead Code Top Interview 150 questions. So the question number is 1 and the problem number is 88. That is a merge sorted array. So the problem is very straightforward and it is a easy level problem. So the problem is you are given to integer array in the name of nums1 and nums2 in a non-decreasing order, right? Then after they also provide the size for nums1 and nums2 in the name of m and n. So we have to merge nums1 and nums2 into single array sorted in non-decreasing order, right? That means we have a two array and the values whatever the value present in nums1 and nums2, we have to merge them together in a single array in a nums1 array, and we don't have to return anything. Okay, we have to just modify the nums1 array values. That's all. So here you can see the test case. So the test case is like this: 1 2 3 0 0 0 and m size is a 3. So we just take the first three values here. For nums2, the size is 3 and the values also 3. So we have to take these three values and we have to merge them together in a single values, and at last we get the output like this. So it is very simple. So for this problem, first we have to see the brute force, and after that we see the optimized one. So first I'll just do the brute force approach. Like in brute force, before moving to the brute force, uh, we already know that the nums1 and nums2 values are already sorted, which is actually defined in the problem statement. So I have the value of 1 2 3, so the values are already sorted. And for this is a nums1 value. Then after in nums2 I have a values of 2 5 6. This is also already sorted, right? So what I'm actually do is I'm just uh, take these values of nums1 and just keep this. I'm not do anything for this. So after that position of 3, I have a 3 empty index, right? I have 3 empty index, 1 2 3. So I need to store the values of nums2 here, 2 5 6. So we got this result once we got this result, we have to sort this value. So that's all. For that I'm just traversing the nums2 value and store to the nums1 array. That's all. So for that I'm using a variable called jind, which is traverse the second array. It will start from 0 and end with n, because we know that the second array size is a n. So after that I'm just increasing the ind value plus plus jind. So so after that what I'm actually do is I'm just store the nums1 ind of for this I'm just creating one ind, that means for I value. So i I index will start from 3. 3 means we already know that wherever the uh, at last we know that we have only 3 values, and I have a 3 extra index, 3 empty index, right? So I need to start to storing that value. So that's why I need to store this as a m. So after that I'm just store the m values of second arrays of jind. Then after once I store the first index in nums1, I need to increase the ind value forward the next position. So that's all. So at this position I got the values like this: 1 2 3, then after 2 5 6. So after that I need to sort this nums2 nums2 array. So for that I'm just using C++. So I'm actually use this sort function of stl. So what I'm actually do is I'm just use this stl to sort like this. So that's all. Now we just check it all the conditions are right or wrong. So yeah, now we'll try to run this problem. Yeah, it's perfectly working. So but this is not the right way to solve this problem, right? Because it's just a brute force. We have to use the real logic behind this. We have to solve this problem in a optimized way. So now we'll move to the optimized one. I just command these lines, and we just move to the optimized one. So for optimized, I'm just using for optimized, what I'm actually do is I have a values like this, right? 1 2 and 0 0 0 for nums1. Then after for nums2 I have a values like 2 5 6, right? So this is my nums2. So I'm just command this two lines. So what I'm actually do is I'm just use the uh, three variables here, one for I and another for j and another for k. For I, it actually pointing to the last index of nums1. That means it will pointing to the last index m minus 1. Then after j is pointing to the last index of nums2 n minus 1. For k, I'm just pointing to the m plus n minus k. So whatever the size I'm having in nums1 and nums2, I'm just add it together and give the last index for the k. So now what I'm actually do is I'm just simply check two conditions. That means we already know that these arrays values are already sorted, right? So for that I'm just using uh, right wait a minute. Yeah, so I'm just doing a condition like if this was just logic. So if my nums of I, right, if my nums1 of I is greater than nums2 of j, means I need to wait a minute, I need to store the nums1k equal to nums of I, right? This is the logic here. So after I store the k value to the I need to minus these two values, right? So this is once my I value is greater than the second index, second array value, means I need to store the I value to the k, and after I'm just move backward one position for k and I, okay? Or otherwise if this condition fail, means if in else statement what I'm actually do is I'm just store the k value here, k value equal to my j value, right? My j value and k minus minus and j minus minus here. This is my nums1 value. So that's all. So yeah, now we'll move to the coding part. So I have a I index. The I indexes will be size is m minus 1. Then after I have a j index. In j index I have a size of n minus 1. And after I have a k index, that will be m plus n minus 1. These two array size minus 1. Then after I'm just using while statement here. My while statement is I need to do this operation until my j is greater than or j index is greater than or equal to 0, right? Then after I'm just use the if statement. I have two condition here. One is if my I index is greater than or equal to 0, and also I need to check the condition like this. My nums1 of int, right? My nums1 of int is greater than the nums2 of jint. If the value is greater than, if my nums1 int value is greater than the nums2 value, I need to store my nums1 of k index equal to that I index, because in that point of time I know that my first array value is greater than the second array value, right? So I need to store in the last position of my nums1. like this, int. So once I store the values, I need to move backward one position of for k index and also for I index. So if the condition is failed means I need to store the k index of nums2 of j index, because in that point of time I know that my I position is not greater to the j position. So I need to store the values of j position to the k position. Then after I'm just decrease the index minus minus to the backward one position. Then after I'm just decrease the j index also. Now everything is fine. So let's check it. Like once my index is greater than 0 means I get inside. Then after my condition is like this. Once my nums1 value is greater than the nums2 value means I need to store I value. That means I need to store the I index to the k index. And after I'm just minus minus here. Yeah, let's try to run this problem. Yeah, it's running. Let's submit it. Yeah, it's perfectly working. And at the same time we know that in brute force approach also we will it will pass all the test cases, but that is not the right way to solve this problem. But you got the desired result, but this is the right way to solve this problem. Yeah. So this method is called a two pointer approach also, we can also say that. Yeah, that's all.